So for anyone that doesn't know, there's this guy on TikTok from Panama. His name is Kin Panama. And he supposedly obtained a meteorite that fell from space, landed in his vicinity. He grabbed onto the meteorite, and now there's an alien, some shit that looks straight off of Stranger Things growing off of it. Here's the thing. The alien growing on this rock every day gets bigger and bigger, and it's like breathing. It's so weird. Now, I don't mean to spoil things for you guys. I think aliens exist. Is this the definitive proof of aliens existing? Probably not. Let me show you. I always thought that believing in aliens was like a dumb American thing. And the reason why I say that is because when I mentioned it in my chat like 2 years ago, I had only European and Arabic homies in the chat, and everyone called me a stupid American. What? You guys don't believe in it? And they're like, oh, stupid America, look at me, dude. I'm a dumb American, dude. Look at me drink my beer, dude. With all that being said, I don't mean to spoil anything for you guys, but I did debunk this whole alien thing, this whole Panama guy. But anyway, let me show you guys this Kin Panama guy. So half of the people are saying like, yeah, this is real, right? And the other half are saying, no, this is fake, this is bullshit, right? But I feel like what makes this convincing that it's real is this guy, right? He's a normal ass dude. Like, look, before all the aliens and shit, he was like posting like, yo, chilling on a hammock in Panama, right? Guy just living his life. And I'm like, if this is fake, right? If this is a big fake thing, I would assume that this is an account that he just made. Right? An account he just made just to do some sort of hoax. But no, you go all the way down. This account has been around for a very, very long time. Now, this is the weird thing. I think some videos did get deleted. And the current arc we're in right now is he's like warning everyone, saved videos, because they're trying to delete it, blah, 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 right? Now, here's the thing. Here's a playlist of all his alien videos. And for some reason, it's not in order. I don't know what happened to the video, but there was a video of like showing the meteor hit, right? Hit Panama, and they were like fucking doing this, and then he went up to it or whatever. But check this out. This is after he has the meteor in hand.
Y me di cuenta que destruye todo lo que es planta. No se puede acercar a una planta.
So he's saying that if the rock touches a plant, it's gonna immediately kill it. And he gives us an example, by the way. Which I have to mention, if this is true, how come he can like touch it and the fucking plants can't? And also notice here, the camera, like he puts it off frame for a second, but like an easy excuse would be, oh, he's just grabbing another leaf. But like notice, look, there's leaves on it and the leaves are like burning. It's like straight up smoking, bro. It's smoking. This is me right before bed, just smoking. Look at that shit. Now, anyway, you get it. But here's the thing. When he found the meteor, when the meteor had hit the spot, it didn't look like the grass it was touching was burning, right? That's the weird part. And I feel like either he deleted the video because it made it a little obvious that it was fake, or it got deleted for some other weird reason. Because in that video, it also looked like there were matches around. I'm sure I could find it and I'll show you guys in a second. But look, here's him again. Like, I guess the comments were kind of cooking him. Like, bro, that's fake. That's bullshit. And I guess this is him again, just proving, like, check it out. This meteorite is like fucking up this leaf. But the leaf isn't as burnt as it was before. I don't know if the rock is losing its fucking powers or whatever the fuck. But the part where it gets interesting is, for some reason, right, somehow the meteor starts to grow a little thing. It starts to grow a little thing on it. Like, it got a little smegma. He puts the meteor in this like he keeps showing the meteor like pre-coming or whatever, but at some point, right, he starts like just putting the meteor in a jar or in a plate and then lids it up, and look what the fuck starts to grow. Now that I've put it in the sun, I see that they're making, the meteor's basically spawning some kind of plant after it being exposed to the sun. Look at this shit. There's like a wobbly thing. It looks like chewing tobacco. This looks like the gunk that I find under my nutsack after not showering for 2 days. And it has like little tentacles, right? Shit like that. Like he opens it up and it looks like a little fucking mucky spider, right? And then he just shows it more and more, and as the days go by, it gets grosser and grosser. This one got almost 9 million views. Look at this shit. Look at that. Ew. Free my man? I know, right? Why is he just like fucking, why is he just in this glass tube? Why, this isn't, he's acting like this is Sandy and Sandy's dome. Let my boy free. Let my boy fucking free. Now here's the thing. This is the big jump. This is the big jump. It goes from that little pube to this monstrosity. He's planning to send like samples to people because I guess it became huge and gross, right? So he's cutting off, he's like trimming it. He's giving our boy a haircut here, putting it in these glass bottles to send it out to whoever the fuck. Yeah, this is like a big STD. He's like sending around his STDs. Yeah. Look how fucking nasty it got. It looks like spaghetti that you left out just to mold for a year. Space transfer. Now, this is one of the trimmings. And he's like upgrading his lab here. He got a little fucking camera to keep an eye on it, which we see none of that footage for some reason. But he takes out one of the pubes from the jars, and this is what it grew into. He's just dropping it. Like it has no fall damage. You don't know if it got fall damage. Don't just drop my boy on his dome like that. You see that little fucking... It's doing that. It's a little freak. Yeah. If you, rumor has it, if you zoom in close enough, it has a little Ahegao face. This is when shit's looking real nasty. Look at that. And it's like moving.
Mira, baby, ¿qué pasa?
And this is when he introduces 2 new characters, his dogs. I'd imagine at some point in this timeline, he's gonna find his dogs eaten by this fucking monstrosity. You know, yo, cattle dog, I thought the same thing. This guy, yeah, touching it with his fingers, sending it to the homies. I thought the same exact thing. If this shit is real, which I doubt, it would cause another fucking pandemic, bro. It would. Everyone's gonna just start becoming this little fucking goon monster thing. Burn it? I know. I feel like that's something I would do, right? If this is my little thing, I would like cut a little piece off and then, yeah, like torch it. See what happens. See what it smells, maybe tastes like. Yeah, that's what the comments are saying, that it's like venom. He named it Venomkin. Now we jump from the spaghetti dish to whatever the fuck this is. So he has it in a safe. We are at the point where the meteorite no longer exists and it's its own entity. It doesn't need the meteorite anymore. You may be asking, why is it in these dark spots? And it's because supposedly it grows faster. Wait, hold on. Why the fuck is there money in this safe, bro? Like, you can't empty the safe out if you're gonna cram our boy in this shit. Like, you're pissing him off. Like, come on. If this is potentially a human race threatening thing, give it a little bit of respect. Empty out the fucking safe. Why is there junk in this shit? If the thing escapes, it will need money. True. I'm such an idiot. I should have thought of that. Idiot! That shit is fucking weird. It looks like a crab. Now we are at the point of the story where he's really selling it. Where he's really selling how fake it is. Because now he's posting these weird random videos, like censoring shit, fucking green thing, like, and then this weird fucking caption, and it's like, oh, look at me, guys, things are getting, now it's we're at this arc where it's kind of like, all right, bro, now you're doing too much, we are no longer sold. You dropped the fucking bar, or you dropped the ball, rather. Like, come on. He got too lazy to edit it in. True, yeah, he had to feed us. It went from like really, really good to like, you ever seen a part 2 of a movie and you're kind of like, all right, you're doing too much, bro. Like, okay, you're fucking, you fucked the movie up. This was 2 days ago. He's saying like, don't let him delete the videos, don't let him delete the videos, and he's like crying in this video and shit. He's saying like, don't worry, fellas, I'm fine. No one took it, I have it. So he's clearly like putting on an act. And now we get a little bit more eye-to-eye action here. What does he like feed it? That thing is probably starving. That's what the coins are there for. It's eating the money. Ew. But you have to admit, like I feel like it's fake, but it is impressive. But he keeps like flashing us the tongs as if he's gonna do something with it. Now this is when shit starts becoming like ugly. Now it's like straight up like from Stranger Things, bro. Look at that. But notice he's not like pointing the flashlight directly at it, right? He doesn't want us to see his fucking imperfections. Maybe he's just shy. Thanks for the raid, Benny. I appreciate it, gang. You, dude. How has he kept it alive? I don't know, dude. Look at this thing. Oh my god, he got a hair on it. Get the hair off of it, bro. But basically there was one comment that somebody said where it was this one. So basically somebody put this screenshot in the comment section, and long story short, this is like an experiment that's been done in grade school, right? So it's so like you see this shit right here, it looks pretty similar to whatever the fuck he's showing, right? And supposedly it's a black snake experiment. So you put some baking soda, you put some sugar, right? And then you put it in a thing of sand, and then you light it, and then look what happens. I'm convinced that this is what he did. That he did this, right? This should kind of look familiar, I'm not gonna lie. I'm convinced that he did this, right? And like it's basically like a bunch of ash kind of. So, or not ash, it's like a weird plasticky kind of thing. So he could have easily just like customized it, you know what I mean? So this was the meteorite. It like crashes, right? It crashes. They're going around looking for it, and then they see this, right? Now keep in mind, it crashed at night, and there's still a fire in the dirt for some reason. How is there a fire in a dirt hole? I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. I could be wrong. But when you look inside, like it seems like there's matches around. He's saying like, come see, run, come look, check this shit out. Like you see these little things. It could also be weeds. Oh no, that's not a weed, bro. This shit is not a weed, bro. What the fuck is this, bro? Hide the evidence, dog. What the fuck is this? This is not a weed, bro. Don't try to pull this bullshit on me. This is probably why they deleted it, right? And here's the next bit. They take the meteorite out, which that's impressive too. I don't know how they kept the fire on. I don't know how this shit works. But look, they put the meteorite on top of this grass, and none of the grass around is burning, like how he was showing how the meteorite was burning the other grass. Remember how or the leaves. Remember how he was showing how the rock was burning leaves? Why is the grass not burning right here? So I'm convinced that he realized how bad this looked, so he deleted the video himself. But that's that. I don't believe it's true. I don't think it's actually an alien. But he had me at the first half. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He had me at the first fucking half, fellas.